Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me for one of these fake grand order diary entries. Now, this is going to act a little bit different because this was the final one that I had recorded for this year. So in the background here, you are going to see some very quick rapid summons for Kukulkan, for Bhima, and for Durga that they all occurred at the very end. Now, unfortunately, I was not fast enough with all of this to be able to try to get another copy of Tets, but that's just how it is. Don't necessarily need another one there, but it would have been helpful and handy in getting towards that collection there. But you'll see that as it goes along in the background of the different summons of some good pulls, some bad pulls, and some kind of really, really good pulls at the very end. But you'll see that. Mostly what I wanted to do is, in this particular one, instead of commenting on all of the things that I was pulling at each of these moments, mostly I just wanted to say thank you for watching my videos. It started in March when I first began doing these recordings and putting them up. I had been on the fence of if I wanted to do this for over a year or not, and I thought, hey, I'd take the plunge in 2025. So with the exception of some of the Magic the Gathering box openings that I had previously recorded that had not actually gone into this, this is my final video from 2025. Now, as you probably had noticed with the Ultimate Pencil Super Drop. Now that drop came out over 6 months ago, but I didn't actually record that until recently. So this really is kind of my last fake grand order video of 2025 that I had recorded, and I'm going to be starting to move on to the 2026 videos. And I will say it necessarily hasn't been the easiest thing to try to stay up to date with all of that, as well as just trying to gauge all of the other things that I had wanted to post up on these video diary entries or unboxings or reviews. There's just a lot that I want to do, and kind of more going on into the future. Like, I would like to do things of maybe doing some quick reviews of video games that I get that I'm really excited about, and hopefully others will find them entertaining as well from what I have to say. I wouldn't exactly say that they're going to be necessarily the most educational, but more of just kind of my experience with them, kind of like a first glimpse into it of what happens, or kind of what my impressions of it are within the first few hours, like the first 5 or 6 hours of a game. Get some of the gameplay recorded, have it playing in the background, and do a big editing project for those. And I would probably say that those are going to come up a lot less often, just because there's going to be a lot more of a script to it, as well as making sure that I find the right editing points to it. But that's going to be coming into the future here, as I will be planning on getting caught up entirely with where I am in my Fate Grand Order adventures, because at the time of recording this audio, which will be at the end of January, we are coming to the very end of the Fate Samurai Remnant collaboration with the Ushigozen, and don't have many videos left for those, so going to be doing almost like a wrap-up of that pretty soon here. And we did get a new update of a release for a new Pokemon TCG Pocket set, which I will do probably some openings of, probably one video of that there, and be mostly primarily looking at the Magic the Gathering box openings and reviews, and doing the Fake Grand Order Servant Summons as they come out. But, started off with Rasputin in when I posted it in March. Even though that was the Servant at the beginning of the year, I was working on the logistics of getting everything I needed to get set up, especially getting a new phone, since my old one was bad, and now, you know, we're ending off with these 3 servants of Kukulkan, of Bhima, of Durga, and, you know, I've just been having fun being able to put these out, having something interesting to do and on my mind, and I'm glad that I've had people to share it with, and I do honestly want to just say thank you for my first year. I will be coming up on the true first year in March, but I'm looking forward to a good 2026, and I want to share it with you all. So thank you for coming in on this. I wish you a lot of luck. Thank you. I hope that you'll come back another time, but until then, have a great afternoon, evening, or night. I'll see you in the next one.